Hello everyone, Felipe here again, and here with Daniel. We're going to keep working with the half guard that we started 2 classes ago. Let's start already, people. Nice to see you. Moving the head sideways. Up and down. Circling the head, everyone. Both sides. On. The other arm. And hips. Okay, everyone. And dropping on the floor. Bridging, 10 times inside. And hip escaping, 10 times inside. Turning the body to the right, stepping with the left foot, extending the bottom leg, hip up, push your hip through, turn to the left, step to the right, extend the bottom leg, hip up, 10 times inside as well, everyone. Try to use as least a space as possible to come up, okay? As we're doing as well, turning the body to the right, this side, right foot on the floor, the left one stays on the air. I'm going to use my foot to drag my hip forward until I can turn entirely to the other side. Now that I'm looking to the left foot on the floor, drag my hip forward until I can turn to the right. Okay? Pushing forward with the hip from one side to the other side. 10 times inside, everyone. And rolling back and forth over the shoulder till you land on your knees and rolling forward. Hips all the way down. Forward again. 5 times inside, everyone, back and forth. We can start with the partner drills. Let's go, people. Okay, people, so this drill that we've been working for the past 2 classes. If you guys are not yet familiar, check the first class that we did from half guard, right? And important, leg trapped. Daniel wants to work in an aggressive way, so she needs the underhook on the same side of the leg that is trapped. In this case, she's trapping my right, so she wants to get this underhook right here, okay? On the same side. So here, we're gonna start in a situation where the person on top has the underhook. What Daniel is going to do, she's going to use this foot on the floor, in this case here, her left one, but the other leg always trapping my leg. Okay, people, so I cannot pass. Then it's gonna bridge. When she bridges, I'm gonna post my hand on the floor. She's gonna block my biceps so I cannot come back. Then it's gonna bring her elbow under my armpit and gets to the underhook. Okay? For the sake of the exercise, I'm gonna push her head away. I'm gonna bring my elbow under her armpit, get my underhook, and flat Dania again on the floor. She's going to do the same thing. She bridges, block the bicep, gets her underhook. I push her away, get my underhook, and we're gonna be playing like this. Again, people, all of this is explained on the first class that we did from half guard. We're going to do 1.5 minutes on one side, then we're gonna switch sides, then it's gonna trap the other leg. And again, I'm gonna start with the underhook. She pushes me here with the bridge, blocks my bicep, gets her underhook, and now as I'm here, I'm gonna push the head, get my underhook back, and we're just gonna be switching positions. She bridges, the bicep, underhook. Okay, so 1.5 minutes on one side, 1.5 minutes on the other side. Then you guys switch, works on the bottom, get on top, and we're gonna move forward to another drill. Let's go. Okay, people, basically here, we're gonna repeat yesterday's position and put it in the drill, just so you guys switch with each other. So I'm already starting here with the underhook. I'm going to keep myself tight. I'm gonna grab her toes just like we did yesterday. This foot here from the top, I step in front of the leg, extend the bottom leg. I come up, already pushing Dania down, and up on the side control. Dania's gonna turn to me. She's gonna get the underhook, no, underhook. She's gonna trap my foot. From here, she's gonna bring herself up, already controlling my foot. Okay, push me down, going to the side control, and we're gonna start all over, okay? So I'm gonna turn to her again in the underhook, bringing my foot in front of her ankle. I'm gonna control her foot, bring my hip up, just like we did, pushing her down, moving straight to the side control. Then it gets to the underhook, traps my foot, grabs the foot on the opposite side. As she comes up, she's already pushing me down, going to the side control. And we're just switching positions like this, okay, people? Again, this position is explained with more details in the class, in the last class that we did. All right, so check it out if you're not yet familiar. Just switch positions like this. We did a similar exercise when we were working with the defense from side controls. Pretty much the same. It's going to be, we're going to do that for 2 minutes on one side, then you guys switch, do 2 minutes on the other side, and we're gonna go and working with some variations now in the positions. Let's go, people. Okay, people, so now we're gonna work with some counters that Daniel's gonna, not counters but defenses that Daniel's gonna try from here. All right, so first thing, we're gonna repeat yesterday's position. So I'm starting here with the underhook. I'm going to drop all the way close to her hip so I can grab her foot. And here, switching the feet so I can bring myself up. And as I try to bring Dania down, what Dania is going to do is she's going to open her knee as much as possible. So when I try to push Dania down, Dania is going to push herself back and we're going to have this battle right here. Okay, so this, people, is a situation that happens quite often. Dania doesn't want to get swept. Okay, she's gonna keep the overhook. If this underhook is not, if this overhook is not here, let's say that Dania gave up this, then I'm moving towards the back. Okay, simple situation. Normally, as I'm trying to push her, she's gonna keep this arm under my armpit so I don't move towards her back. So what is important for me here, everyone? I want to switch to the other side so I can get the sweep. But in order to switch to the other side, I need to push Dania as hard as I can. Because as I push Dania as hard as I can, Dania is going to push back as hard as she can. Okay, and I need this pressure from her. Because if she is not putting her weight all the way to the other side, I'm not going to be able to turn her. So here, I'm pushing her towards her left, okay? Dania is pushing herself towards her right. So here, people, I'm just going to push my hip through, rotate all the way to the other side, and now I get the sweep, okay? And that's why it's important for me, people, that I have my opponent pushing herself or himself all the way towards the other side so I can switch. And this is very important, everyone, because the movement that I did was, first I had the foot, I did this drill when we come up, but when I want to turn my opponent back, people, I'm not simply dropping my butt and rotating to the floor, to the other side, I'm sorry. What I want to do is bring my knee all the way forward so I can have enough power to turn my opponent. Okay, I have to push my hip forward. So I'm gonna show you guys one more time. Let's do it to the other side. So I'm here with Dania. I have her leg trapped, the underhook. I control her foot. I come up. As I'm coming up, I'm pushing Dania, but Dania is resisting. She's keeping her hand close to the hip. She's opening the knee. I'm trying to push her forward. Here, people, I'm not simply, I want to bring her to my left. I'm not simply sitting down. I'm here. I'm pushing this knee. On the other side, I'm pushing towards her knee, rotating to the other side, ending up on top and getting to the side control. So this is very important, people. When we're here, don't sit like this. Otherwise, your opponent is going to smash you. Just elevate the knee, push the hip forward, ending up on top and getting to the side control. Okay? Wanna do it to me, Daniel? Okay, so just in another perspective, when Daniel does to me, he shows that it works. So Daniel's gonna grab my foot, she's gonna come up. What I'm doing is here to pull. I'm blocking. Daniel's pushing with all her power to one side and I'm blocking, okay? So what Daniel is going to do, she's going to use my pressure towards the right to bring me to the right. So she's gonna slide this knee in, rotate me to the other side, ending up on top, and she's gonna have the top position. I'm double her side, and you guys could see that this required no strength. It's just her hip pressure, my weight already on the other side, so the position is done. Okay? Moving forward, everyone. Okay, everyone, so now I'm kinda repeating a position that we saw before, okay, when we were working with the defense from side control. It's a situation that I have the half guard right here, and I wanna do the sweep, but when I reach for her foot, then it hides the foot, and I cannot really grab it. So people, since I don't have the foot, what I'm going to do is, I'm gonna keep the control that I have with the leg, with the underhook, and here I'm going to do the same motion that we did before, and I'm gonna bring myself up, and we're gonna have this position right here. So this is what we call dogfight, everyone. I'm trying to push Dania, Dania's pushing me, but the thing is, since I don't have her leg trapped right now, I'm not gonna be really effective on pushing her to the other side. So what I'm doing, people, is with the gi, I can grab her knee. With the no gi, I'm going to bring my hand behind her thigh. Okay, I'm just gonna pose here. I do this posting with or without the gi. I like it better. All right. So as I have this hand, people, I'm just gonna circle behind the hip. I'm gonna bring her down, and I'm gonna be on the side control. Okay. So one more time. So it's actually a recap because we've done this before. Okay. So real quick, I'm here with Dania. I try to go for the foot, but Dania knows what I'm going to do with that foot, so she hides it. Okay, so I'm gonna use the same thing that we did to come up. I'm gonna switch my feet, extend the bottom leg, and I'm up, trying to push Dania, but I don't have her foot trapped, so she's not gonna fall. This hand that is free goes behind her thigh, I post, I circle around her hip, get her down, and I have the side control. Okay? Just a recap, people, we've done this before, but it's important for you guys to understand that the same applies in this situation right here. Okay, everyone, let's train people. Oh, okay, everyone. So, working with the half guard, as we've been doing before, I'm going to start here on top with the underhook, trying to pass Dania's guard. On the other side, Dania's gonna prevent me from passing. She's gonna keep a tight control here on my leg. And from here, everyone, she's gonna try to get the underhook if possible. As she gets the underhook, she's trying to get a submission or try to get a sweep. Okay, I'm not gonna let her sweep me here, so I'm gonna be defending. Come up, Daniel. Exactly. I'm gonna be trying to block. Okay, she manages to turn me to the other side. If your partner on the bottom, if the person on the bottom gets a sweep, starting over, okay, you can switch sides. And here, getting the underhook and working. People from the bottom trying to get a sweep or a submission, but most important, don't let your opponent pass. Keep your opponent in the half guard. People on top trying to pass the guard, okay? If any of you reaches your goal, starting over, we're doing this for 3 minutes with one of you on the bottom, the other one on top, and then you guys switch. Add some free rolls to that. Just be careful, everyone. Have fun. Stay safe. Hope to see you guys soon. Bye-bye.